is Killian Hayes. Killian Hayes is a French professional basketball player for Ratio Farm Ulm of the BBL, also known as the Basketball Bundesliga, which is the BBL, yeah. Standing at 1.96 meters and 6'5", he plays mainly the point guard position, which is pretty big for a point guard. The son of an American basketball player, Hayes was born in Lakeland, Florida. He grew up in France due to his father's professional career. From a young age, Hayes played with the French club Cholet and excelled at the junior level. He debuted for Cholet's senior team at age 16 before receiving regular playing time the following season. In 2019-2020, he moved to Germany to play for the Ratio Farm Ulm. Playing with his father in France, he faced a lot of older competition, so he was always able to adapt to the tougher competition whenever he would get into the EuroLeague, the BBL, and all these other leagues that he would eventually get into. Now, at 18 rather, he's only 18 years old, he's very, very young. He is playing against grown men and averaging 17 points a game per 36 minutes, which is pretty solid for a young guy. You look at how Killian just is always running the offense. He's always looking for teammates. He has a lot of instincts that you cannot teach. He has a high-level vision. He has high-level NBA vision. He's always looking for the three-point shot, the wide-open shot, and he usually finds it. You really never know where Killian's going to go. He's all over the place in the court. He can beat you in so many different ways. If he has his left hand, if he's on his left hand, he can really pass it to absolutely anyone. That's why I think the James Harden comparison has a lot to do with his left hand and how he manipulates the right-handers, because there's so many more right-handers in playing basketball than there is left-handers. So if you are a left-hander, you show someone a different look, and that's what Killian does, and that's who Killian is. Something that cannot be overstated about Killian Hayes, though, is he is very efficient. LaMelo Ball played pro NBL basketball, and he shot 25% from three-point shot. Now, I'll give you, he only played 11 games. Killian probably has had more time to develop. But at the same time, when you're looking at efficiency, Killian in transition shoots almost 58%. And around the rim, he's close to 80. So he is an incredibly efficient player, at least per 36. There's a lot of stats you can break down. There's a lot of ways you can tell the story. But what you need to know is that Killian is efficient around the rim. He has a solid floater, and he can find guys open easily. Killian can play solid defense around the perimeter, and he can finish in transition with traffic, without traffic. He's a very great transition player, like I was saying earlier. And here are a few of those highlights of him just dominating the transition game. I do wonder about his size. He's a little skinny. He's 6'5", but again, he's 18 years old. It takes a while for these guys to fill out. His biggest weakness, and the thing I'll be looking for going forward, is can he beat guys with his right hand? A lot of guys are asking that. A lot of scouts have been saying that. They don't know if he can right away at least develop a right-handed game. He does really well with his left hand. I think he will. I think he can. He seems like the kind of guy who's going to be working hard at it. And Killian Hayes, man, he's a top 3 point guard pick. Let me know what you think. With a 6'9" wingspan and only 18 years old, Killian Hayes still has a lot to grow. He's got a lot of things to work on, but he is a great prospect. That's the word I would use for him. Think of James Harden on the OKC Thunder. We don't really know how high he can be, how good he can become, how much of a superstar he can become, but James Harden became the best scorer in the league. Killian Hayes has the same potential, I think, but I don't know if he'll become the best scorer in the league. I could see him at like a 22 points a game, 8 assists. That's probably what I see him now. But again, he's only 18. We don't know who he's going to be at 22. He could be a completely different guy. So let me know what you think in the comments below about Killian Hayes. Do you think he's a solid pick? Would you take him over LaMelo Ball? That's my question. Would you take Hayes over LaMelo Ball? I think I would take Hayes over LaMelo Ball if I have a more established team. If I'm looking to kind of hit one out of the park, then I'll probably take LaMelo Ball. But if I'm looking to just win right now, I want Killian.
A lot of teams, modern basketball like to put as much ball handling and shooting and playmaking out there as possible. How do you see yourself fitting into that, this new game that we're seeing evolve in professional basketball?
Whatever the coach wants to help the team win, that's what I'm going with. If it's either 1, 2, or 3, don't matter.
What are your plans for this summer?
We got the under 17, and then I go back home in Florida.
Thanks for watching. If you like this content, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and ding on that notification bell. I upload videos and do live streams a few times a week. Let me know that you're a new subscriber. I'll sub back to you. Let me know what you think about this 2020 NBA draft class in those comments below, and God bless.
That's the coolest fucking story I've ever heard in my entire life. That's insane. Can I hear it again? Do you have time?